Glove touch.
Introducing
Guys are
first,
about
the
that
fighter to my
action.
left, fighting out of the blue corner, making his MMA debut, weighing in at 155 pounds and representing Club MMA. Give it up for Ayreece Tubbs! And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, weighed in at 156 pounds and
Pretty good stare
represents
down.
Team Hicks with an MMA record of 1 win and no losses, weighing in at 156 pounds from Bowling Green, Kentucky, Gerardo Alfaro!
Just looking, the casual observer, you'd see one guy who looks a little bit more chiseled than the other. Can you ever read much into that, Mooney?
Oh man, there's body style. No.
The answer's no.
Yeah, the answer is no. I mean, especially when Gerardo's fought as heavy as 205 pounds. He's not even close to his final form. Here we are in the over-under. Ooh, nifty foot sweep there from Tubbs. Knee to the head.
Oh.
Big shot. Tubbs has definitely got some weapons here, using his athleticism. Goes to the head. Gerardo trying to get his bearings. Head kick there from Gerardo. Tubbs is on his heels, but he's landed some big shots here, real quick, in and out. Now he's on the forward. Gerardo doesn't seem to be in a hurry to counter-strike here, kind of letting Tubbs get away with a few. There he goes, walking forward, head kick of his own.
Haven't seen a bunch of effort to get this to the ground from either guy.
No, Tubbs is staying light on his feet, using his distance, throwing shots, really getting his body into those shots. Gerardo's trying to make something happen and force an exchange here. Now we got that heavy pressure from the underhook. Oh, good knee there. Gerardo able to keep that head down. It's going to make it a little harder for Tubbs to be effective. Landing the knee of his own here. Tubbs starting to really want to get out of this position.
That looks like it could be dangerous
for
Tubbs.
Yep.
Because he's connecting with those knees.
Gerardo's got those double underhooks. Just a strong position for him, keeping his butt against the fence here. Now he's definitely out pummeling him, forcing a leg tangle. That's athleticism right there to escape that position. Not out of trouble yet, though. Gerardo able to pummel in for those underhooks. Look at that. Punching his way out of the clinch.
Oh,
big shot, big left hand here.
And
head kick.
Tubbs has the hands, of course.
Gerardo's got to get in there and mix it up and keep it dirty and chippy like that and land those knees. If he allows Tubbs to keep space like this, he's going to eat more of those big shots. Big mouse over the eye and a little bit of blood. But he's still walking him down. Gerardo's showing no fear whatsoever.
Being that he has Donnie and Sandro in his corner, I am surprised Gerardo is not putting more effort into trying to get this to the ground.
He might be wanting him to cook a little bit, or he needed an opportunity a head kick here. But with that athleticism, man, it's going to be tough to get him to the ground off the rip. You need a window. You need an opportunity like that caught kick.
And right at the end of the round.
And now, after that last fight, man, you got to be wondering. Got to have a serious effort to finish. You don't know which way it's going to go.
If you're in the quarter of Gerardo, Mooney.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him that he can't let him move around. He can't let him stay light on his feet. He's going to have to close the distance and force the clinch. The uglier the fight gets, the better that is for Gerardo. They ended up in a weird wrestling exchange, and Gerardo came out with double underhooks and landed some good knees to the head there. And if I'm Jeff Robinson, I'm telling Tubbs to stay light on his feet, stay behind the jab, and, land those strikes and get in and out. I think if Tubbs wanted to get the fight to the ground, he could, but I don't think that's where he wants the fight to be. I think he wants to win the fight with some open striking and some space.
It does look like he has some very pretty striking.
Yeah. Like I said, he's athletic. He's quick on his feet. He wants to land the big shot and get out of there. And if Gerardo can make it ugly and force that entanglement, I think that's his most logical path to victory. Here we go. Ooh,
Oh.
little chippy, like I said, but hey, the nastier this fight gets, the better it is for Gerardo.
Whoa, I don't want to catch one of those
Oh, but look at that,
strikes
right into
from
a
Tubbs.
little duck pummel attempt. That's what I'm saying. If he wants the fight to the ground, I think he has the athleticism to get it there. And he's training with Jeff Robinson. He's grappled some. But there you go. See, Gerardo digging that underhook. Now he's got the sprawl, knee to the head, close. The referee might have wanted to get involved. It looked like it was close. But there we go. Look, up against the fence.
Oh.
They needed an opportunity, got it to the ground. Tubbs is trying to get creative.
Earlier in the round for Gerardo.
Oh, to the mount.
Right
almost
to the full
effortless.
mount.
This could be a difference maker here, Kelly. He's putting him up against the fence. If he can break that grip and land some strikes, he could make a real difference in this fight. But Tubbs is looking to missile launch himself off that cage. There he goes.
You saw that coming, didn't you?
That's right.
And that was legal.
Absolutely. You can push off all you want. But like I said, this is the fight Gerardo needs. He needs it to be close quarters, rolling around, nasty. He finds a way back to the top position, and he's trying to capitalize. And I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Tubbs get those legs involved on the cage again and try to make a sweep happen and get to the top. Tubbs close guard here, not really climbing or looking for a submission, just kind of reacting to the strikes. Eduardo not really overly concerned with passing. He just wants to keep him there and punch him. And I can't say I blame him. He can't run around. He can't be light on his feet if I'm stuck in his guard and he's on his back.
A minute and 12 seconds left. Oh, Gerardo, there's the pass. Okay.
Like I said, Gerardo's going to make it ugly and wait for an opportunity. And here he is with his back with a minute left in the fight. And if I'm Coach Donnie Wallace or Dylan Osterman, I'm probably yelling for him to dig those hooks in and look for the choke. But Tubbs is doing a good job getting his back to the mat. Oh, Gerardo transitions straight to a head and arm choke on the cage side. Gonna be tough for Tubbs to get out of there. The pressure's going towards him. If Gerardo jockeys his feet, it's gonna put a lot of pressure there. He opted to go back to the mount.
Doesn't look like he has the greatest angle
He
on
doesn't.
it.
He
the
needs
cage
to get
is
that,
kind of in the way. He needs to get him away from the cage
I think
a little.
he should have embraced that cage and kicked into it the way
Okay.
Tubbs did to get off bottom. And here he goes again to do it again. Missile launch.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Gerardo, triangle attempt here at the end of round 2. He's going to keep it gritty. We're going to have a round 3.
Very good fight.
Look at that. Not an ounce of quit in that fella. It could go either way, Kelly.
There have been times where Gerardo was really laying some damage in with those knees early in the fight. When he had him clinched and he was dropping those knees in, he was doing some damage, and he had Mount there a couple times.
Some heavy breaths here from the corner of Tubbs.
Once again, not the easiest fight to judge, in my opinion.
Absolutely not. I hope that Hard Rock's compensating Shelly, because not only is she the only ring girl tonight, but this is what? How many of these have gone the distance now?
A lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, she has done some laps. She's getting her steps in tonight. Kentucky has one of the more fighter-friendly rule sets as far as amateur MMA in the entire country. Not only are kicks and knees to the head legal, all submissions are legal, and to even make it that much more of a good product for the fans, in between rounds in an amateur fight, you actually get 90 seconds, a minute and 30. So these guys get a substantial amount of rest to come out here and deliver for this third round.
Looked like they said something to each other right before this round.
Well, I mean, they have been beating the tar out of each other for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't envy Gerardo over there, and at times it hasn't looked very pleasant to beat Tubbs either.
They're both wearing a little bit from this fight. Tubbs is still using that athleticism, throwing those big kicks. Definitely a part of the game plan here. Gerardo still walking him down. A little bit less on that jab, but he's waiting for an entry, man. He's waiting for that kick or that punch that goes a little too far and he can find his way in. Head kick of his own.
Think it'd be too risky for Gerardo just to shoot in?
I don't think he wants to be underneath the sprawl of Tubbs, man.
Yeah.
But here we go. The ring's getting smaller. This is where we see the fight happen.
Oh!
Big shot from Tubbs there. Gerardo closing the distance, forcing the clinch, keeping him against there. Active on the body. 2 minutes in, now he's already on the neck. This is the fight that that's the fight that Gerardo wants. Tubbs is gonna have to work his way out of there and get back to his business. Gerardo's got that underhook.
You're right, this is exactly what he wants. He wants the dirty fight.
He wants to keep it gross, and he wants to keep his butt against the fence to where he can't run around and land those big shots. He's gonna throw a knee to the head here, a knee to the body. He's keeping that good underhook position. I mean, he's had a steady game plan the whole time. And as the fight's gone on and Tubbs has slowed down just from the exchanges, he's been able to implement it more and more. He's on the better side of this entanglement, and Tubbs' athleticism isn't there to save him from that exchange like it was in round 1.
And if Gerardo can end up on top in any way, preferably toward the center of the cage, he would not mind that either.
Yeah, he's going to have to take cage position into consideration because that's been Tubbs' path to escape both times, was that missile launch off the fence. But the pace is definitely slowed here. Big shot there. 51 seconds. I think we're going to see some head hunting as they go to the body. Gerardo's got to get in there and make it weird. There we go. That pressure, man, that's going to make a difference in the judge's eyes. Tubbs just trying to move around, not really striking back. Oh, double leg attempt here, Kelly, up against the fence. If he can get to his feet, he's going to finish.
What a heck of a way to end the fight if you end up on
23 seconds.
You know, in the mind of the judges, you never know who's judging exactly what their background is. But
Vantage points makes a difference. I've been in referee and judges training where we've literally watched the same fight from 3 different camera angles, and you would judge it 3 different ways.
Wow.
But then, I mean, you talk about putting an exclamation point at the end of a fight. That's it. Standing above your opponent, raining punches. I don't know if he did enough in the first and second, but that's the last thing that the judges saw. And the crowd is definitely into this one. Coach Donnie Wallace trying to get in the cage. The commission had to say, whoa, whoa, it's not over yet.
Donnie's assuming they got to win.
Yeah. Either way, what a cool performance from both guys.
Oh, yeah, I would love to see Tubbs or Gerardo fight again regardless.
I'd watch them fight again.
Oh, yeah, what a stylistic. I'd like to know about the weight.
Yeah, fun matchup.
Stylistic, very fun matchup because you got the guy who's lost the weight and, like I said, the difference in physiques.
Is he even done? Do we see him fight at 45?
Wow.
Who knows?
I would say with his, height and everything, maybe 45.
Or maybe he decides to, hit up Cam Ashby and do those deadlifts over there at Hicks MMA and grow into that frame. Who knows?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of actions, the judges have rendered a decision.
Hard to read Tyrone Tubbs.
Judges 1 and 2 score the fight 30-27, and judge number 3 scores the fight 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner, Gerardo Alfaro.
Like I said, man, from that side of the fence, I think that they saw it that way. I'd be curious if it's going to continue to be that way. I thought that I don't know if I would have given him 30-27.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
But I definitely think that he won the fight, and he definitely did more than enough.
Ladies
to
and
win the fight.
gentlemen, I
to
am
be honest, there
here
was
with the
times
winner, Gerardo Alfaro.
Where
Gerardo
Gerardo was, like I said, peppering in those knees.
I'm looking at your record. There is no way that you are 1-0 fighting like that.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. You know, I got a great team behind me, and I'm coming every time to here. Not only represent them, but myself, and show every day I'm getting better and better. And I'm here, baby. Everybody be on the lookout.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gerardo Alfaro.
I'm a little bit of an older fella, Kelly, so I don't know if people still say this anymore, but he embraced the grind.
Okay.
He made that fight ugly, dirty, and found a way to win it. He grinded out a victory.
And he did it in front of his hometown crowd.